All right. It's probably a short stream, I say. Probably. Hello, Fanta Bowtie. Hello, Cubezoid. We're just here to just chill for a bit. I can't say it'll be forever. I don't think it'll be like a. Yeah, I don't think this. I don't know if the stream will be on for a while, for long, but we'll see. I don't know. I say this every time, and then it clocks in at like an hour because there's always some cool stuff to talk about. Five people watching. Hey guys, 4 is crazy. I know, right? For real. It's like a streaming series. Also, good news. Episode 5 has been written and it's entering voice acting right now. Hey guys, 5 next. Yes. Quadrilogy. Bro, I'm dragging this shit. Dragon TS. It's funny. Should we be scared about episode 5? I mean, if you want. I think this episode might be shorter, though. I think we might be going back to 10 minutes? 11? 12? We'll see. It seems to be that way, but at most, maybe 15 minutes. I don't know yet. But we might be seeing, might be going back to 10-minute episode, a 10-minute episode. Because I want to, without saying too much, I don't want to, the story, stuff happens in episode 5 about this story. See, Cubezoid understands. So 5 stuff happens. Now for real. It does. Though I can't lie, now if I had the funds, the time, and patience, chat, what character would you all want to have turn into a plushie from Wishful Wonderland? Like, low key. Who would you all want as a plushie? Not saying it won't happen, but like in an ideal world, if I had the fucking resources to make a plushie of a character, who would y'all want? Because I'm personally stumped. Hello, Blendy, YT. Plushie rhymes. Slushy, I'm just saying, would be cool. All right, bro. Well, Welly would be. Yeah, Welly could be cool, but I don't know how well Welly. Haha. I don't know how good Welly would translate into a plushie, though. That's the only character I think would be like strange. Why not make a Google form for the hypothetical? I could, yeah. We'll see. I would make it a video though, because I don't know how effective community posts are to make it reach like an audience. Talking about plushies in that case, too. I assume clock would be peak. Okay. Yeah, like not to say it would never happen, like plushies, but like, it can't. I don't really think I would make them right away because I need people to buy them. That's the one thing. I need people to buy this shit. And Oh god. I don't have I need like a cult following to actually do do plushies of my characters. Probably someone can put across the room. Damn, you need a cult. Well, I need a cult following. Like I need like a following of like not one, I don't think one status. I want to actually no, probably one status that isn't like Jack and Jellifier animation epic like following level. Like a genuine like a sort of a built up like a pretty like stable fan base, I say, which Wishful Wonderland does not have whatsoever. Wishful Wonderland just has its fans, I think, but I don't think it like not enough people like to buy them. Corny has a cult. All right, bro. You get what I mean. I would never have a cult. An online cult. All right, that's some crazy shit. Also, thank you for 10K views on episode 3. We hit 10K on episode 3. Yeah. I mean, it's so fucking worth it, man. Like, I'm so happy, bro. Like, the several month wait for episode 3, and damn, yeah, episode 3 is probably one of my favorite productions to do. It's so satisfying seeing it finished. It was good in Rising Tide. Episode 3 is one of the best episodes. Yeah, no, I really enjoy it. I really I like revisiting episode 3, and it's really fun. I rewatched episodes 1 and 2. I still like them, but like, damn, like I could do better, a little bit better. But episode 3 and 4, I think I locked in. Episode 5, I think I'm locking in even harder for that. Cook so hard you became Gordon Ramsay. For real, for real. And we're at the actually no, I can't. I won't say. I don't want to spoil too much. I'm keeping that to myself. But the remake, as I've mentioned it in a previous post, in a previous like stream, that I would be that I would can work on it this summer, which I plan to. I think after episode 5, I'm going to work on episode 3. Because, yeah, I think it's about time I get started on that remake. If you've watched the Corny channel for quite some time, you know that Wishful Wonderland is season 2 of Fantastic Fantasy, which Fantastic Fantasy released in 2020, and season 1 is pretty fucking dated. It's pretty bad. I don't like it anymore. Really crappy production history, really crappy decisions made on my end, and I think it's time to remake it. Not a full-fledged season, but the first episode 0, episode 1, episode 2, and the unreleased episode 3, and they'll all lead in to season 2. Season 1 was never destined to go far. Like, that was even written in the story. Nine people. Hey, guys. All right, hold on. Let me check this shit. Favorite scene from the episodes released. My favorite scene. All right, one from each. I think the old assets scenes, which like the first few scenes. Episode 2, the fucking hold on. Oh yeah, no. Oh god. Okay. My favorite scene from episode 2 is fuse box flying through the air and the post credits. That was useless. That was so useless, but it created some it was for play for laughs. It was nothing substantial to the story. filler. Episode 3, I think the whole challenge part is like so peak, bro. That shit on top. And then episode 4, honestly, episode 4, I think the first scene is my favorite, just because of its joke. If Corey makes more peak, I'll turn into cards. That's great. What's up, Ocean Olympics? But yeah, I'm really satisfied, really content, very happy with where Wish Wonderland is being taken. And I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope y'all have enjoyed the show as much as I have. It's really fun making. Actually, I'm having a lot of fun making the show. And there's a lot of cool stuff happening in episode 5. And I really hope y'all, take a gander at how you love it. I don't know. I'm just saying words. No tax. Want paper will not have 200 lines. Bro wants to be Bro wants to be star of attention. Me. Everything's me. Ah. But goddamn, yeah, I'm. I think Wishful Wonderland is so like, honestly, it's like really like, I don't want to say it's obscure because that's like someone who's like very rich saying they're not rich, but like, because like if you look at this episodes 1 and 2's or episode 1 and 3's performance right now and the view count, you can definitely tell it definitely got a lot of eyes turned towards it. But in retrospect, Wishful Wonderland just isn't, it's a pretty small show in the grand scheme, the object show community, in the grand scheme of things. And you know what? That's okay with me. I don't strive to make it like as popular as possible. I'm just doing my thing. I also want these episodes to be digestible, and I don't want this show dragging for too long. And it will have it'll actually have a solid conclusion to it. So it's going to be the show the first show after over a decade of being in the OSC making object show shit. We finally have a season that's completed, full-fledged. I speak for everyone when I say we need FF to have. Oh my god! I low-key am curious if FF has reached TikTok, because TikTok in the OSC TikTok is a completely different breed of people. But I'm really curious. Any fucking show okay, that is loud. I just opened TikTok's homepage. Okay, hold on. FF Wishful Wonderland. I wonder if I wonder if the series has made it to TikTok, because TikTok, really anything obscure will explode on there. But it doesn't look like it. I'm looking at pictures right now. I'm not looking. I'm looking at the results right now, and there's nothing for Wishful Wonderland. So it hasn't reached TikTok. Because really any show has been... Lots of object shows that even small out there are just pop up on there. Yeah. Looking at... I'm looking at this right now, and yeah, there's nothing. No Wishful Wonderland on TikTok, y'all. I had it to... Okay, that's enough out. Okay. Saw straight up not safe for work art on that shit. All right, bro. On a thumbnail. Y'all have no... Come on, bro. Y'all have no shame with that shit, bro. Are we serious? I had a TikTok, like a couple years ago, but I deleted it because I never used it, and I don't know. TikTok's just like poop. So maybe I might. I don't know if I want to do it and make another TikTok though, for real, because I don't know if I'm. We'll see. I don't know if anyone wants that. That's the one thing. Because frankly, I'm not too interested in doing it. But like, I don't have to force myself. But like, we'll see. I don't know. Because I think that does help. Help advertise the show getting out there, going like taking it to like the bigger social media platforms instead of advertising on Blue Sky, my YouTube community tab, and Instagram. But I don't know. We'll see. Great. All right, bro. What's the beef? What's the beef? Had a beef. All right, bro. Yummers. Oh my god. I have gotten. I think I've gotten a couple questions, or like a question or two about like, what are you gonna do after Wishful Wonderland's done? Frankly, I don't know. I think Mr. Wishful Wonderland might be the last object show I might make. Like I have ideas for this one show. I think I've told Michael and Tax it, but I never like. I don't know if I want to do it. Like I don't know, because like that's just like that's a shit ton of that's like more work, and you know, I've already poured my fucking energy into Wishful Wonderland. Wishful Wonderland, like, so I don't know if I want to do all that again. Yeah, Wishful Wonderland. I don't know. This might be the last object show I might make, because there's not much. There's not really much for me to do anymore. I've been in this community for fucking over 10 years, man. I think it might be time. I think I want to go out with a bang at least, with at least a pretty decent show. I don't know, because it's just hard to go, you know, up and just say like drop all object show shit, because this is like this shit raised me, bro. But like I don't know. There's a point where I think you got to cap it off. Once you told the story you wanted to tell, and now you're like, all right, that is wraps. So you know. So yeah, tell your story and then call it quits. That's my best bet. I feel like just dropping it mid story is like, I don't know. Yeah, no, it doesn't feel too satisfactory. Who the fuck is? All right, bro. What's the beat? What the hell? All right, Z. Ass. The fuck. All right. But yeah, post FFWW. I think I'll probably just I want to start doing a little bit more, like, you know, I've already dipped my toe in it like since 2022, but I want to like kind of push it a little bit more, of doing like more original work, which I have been doing like alongside object show stuff. But I think that original work I think might be the forefront. I do expect the view count to completely like plummet, probably, because you know my 3,000 subscribers. It's very likely they did sub for object show stuff. So you know, and it is the one that makes, and it is the shit that does make the most, does have the most views on it. So I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just how it works. You make something people like, and that's what they subscribe to you for. Kind of hurts though. It kind of stings more than anything. But I mean, that's how it's just kind of how it goes. So I mean, I ain't complaining. You kids better behave yourselves in the chat. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk LMFAO. My intros be popping. My intros be having the most views for some reason. I don't know why. OC Kid Love. For real, for real. My most popular video is the Hidden Secrets intro, which isn't even that good. Why is this man? I think it might be time for a remake of that. I don't know. Probably not. So that's not gonna rank in the same amount of popularity as the original. So petition for Corny to play Deltarune. I'm broke. That's why I haven't played Deltarune, bro. I'm a nothing but a broke boy, broke boy. Broke as fuck. I have Deltarune on my Switch, but only like the first chapter. I think chapters 1 and 2. So we can make Stinger go on sale by Say Less. I do have money to afford, I think, a couple games, but I don't know if I want to afford with I don't know if I want to blow my money on Deltarune right now. Because I like saving money. Money. 10 people watching. Jesus. Oh, sub up. 10 people is like a concert population to me. Usually I get like 4 or 2 people. Oh boy. Let me check. Let me open these FLA files and see if there's anything to talk about in this. So I know some people love looking at FLA files. Let me see. Oh, I can open this one. Let me take that. Okay. I think there's 2. Actually, no. Yeah, no, there's just one. Never mind. Forget what I just said. Let me share my screen. All right. This scene, to talk about it a little bit. This scene, I was going to cut it. Not cut it like completely, but I was going to cut it down. But I realized, oh my god, my fucking damn, that is loud. That is loud. Yeah, no, this scene I was going to cut down in the dialogue because I just thought it was needless fluff. But upon rewatching it, it was like, wait, I do need this scene to. I don't remember. Wait, did I fucking? Oh, okay. Bye. All right. Yeah, this shit was excruciating to animate because it was just dialogue. I hate dialogue heavy scenes after this shit, bro. This shit ain't good. Well, not good, but like I fucking don't like animating yapping scenes. Not fun. Oh yeah, that's all I have to talk about on this scene. I have the assets open, and wow, like so many characters have been out or have been eliminated now. Jesus. Oh, how far we've fallen. What's going on in chat? Bro, what the fuck? Dude, I need to hop on Bed Wars again. I need to grind back on Bed Wars, bro. Must continue the Bed Wars grind. Novo object invasion. From scene with like not really OI, mostly BFDIA. I was more inspired by that. But I see where you're coming from. The lighting shit was definitely inspired from OI, but not like that mug scene specifically. I'm also going to be not update. I'm gonna like try to play with the backgrounds a bit so they're easier to work with, because right now, let me share my screen again. I'm probably hold on. So this is what the background is now. This is just for lighting purposes. This big thing. So you see how this it seems it's very limited. It's become limiting to use, just using this background and just moving it about. Here's that and that, and it's very laggy to be using now. So I think it might be time to like update this shit and make it like a standard object show background where it's like squished like this. Oh my god! Wow, that's fucking yeah, something like this, and I just move and everything's much more separate, so you can set so like there's more variety in the shots. I'm likely gonna do that because I think I've gotten tired of using this. All right. Corny Bed Wars arc for real. Actually, I might hop on Bed Wars after I stream. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So how are y'all doing to this fine evening? So I'm doing pretty swell. Oh yeah, the KDC intro will come out soon at some point when I'm not lazy. I've been slacking off. which I need to lock the fuck in on, but it's not too important, so it can wait. Oh, 3 people watching. Shit. I haven't eaten dinner, so I might call it quits soon. I'm hungry. Just wanted to do a cool little catch-up stream. But yeah, I think I lost my train of thought when I was doing what was going to happen, what I was going to do after Wishful Wonderland. As far as being in the OSC, I mean, I plan to still be there, but I don't think I'll be doing too much besides maybe working for people's shows and maybe making little animations here and there. But I don't think I don't think I'll do. I don't think I will do as much as I used to, but I'll still be here because doing multi fandom literally exists, or whatever you call it. So I mean, you can enjoy more than one thing. But yeah, I think I'd much rather kind of just help out with people's stuff, and then that's just kind of it. Much for me to do. Not really, nose deep into doing community OSC stuff or being in the OSC. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm leaving. I'll never come back. No, not doing that. Just like, yeah, not really going to participate. I don't really think I'm participating in it as much as I used to. And also, I mean, fuck, everyone's, saying, I think the OSC is great. I think it's great. Sorry, Donald Trump and me came out. That's a joke, by the way. Yeah, I know. It's also just kind of like the way this community is. I don't know. That could be its own stream. I can talk about like what am I gonna do, like what am I gonna do for the next for future. And I might save that for another stream actually. What's next? Like, what's gonna come up? Yeah, those who say they quit the OSC literally return. That's literally what I mean. Like, if you say, like, I feel like people who say like I'm leaving the OSC, never come back. This place is dog shit. It's like, bro, this is an airport. Like, you don't need to announce your departure like that shit. And then they wonder why their non-OSC stuff doesn't perform well. Well, you had a pretty bad attitude when you said you were leaving, and I mean, people subscribe to you for that specific thing as much as it kind of stings to have. But yeah, I'm gonna save that for my another stream. Just talking about what I'm going to be doing next. I think I could definitely yap the fuck out of that. Yeah, I could definitely yap out of that. Than this one. So stay tuned for that. Actually, I might. Yeah, I'm going to do a stream for that. Maybe this weekend, if anything. Because Wishful Wonderland, I will say, it is getting not close to being done, but like the completed, like the whole season, but essentially halfway. And you'll see. But yeah, I think I want to start making plans of what I want to do, because that like the okay, what's next video I made 5 months ago. Wow, Jesus. Not much has changed since then. And I want to kind of talk about, like, instead of like my real life, kind of like some more real life stuff and on my presence online. But yeah, I'll probably make that its own video, its own live stream in the weekend. If y'all are down to see that. Other than that, I got a ping. Is it from a server I'm in for the emojis? Yeah, it is. Okay, I don't need that. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. So yeah, I think stay tuned for a weekend stream because I actually do. That is a really good topic to talk about. What's next? What am I going to be doing next? After Wish Wonderland. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good evening. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.